Hello all, it's Monday, May 19th, 2025, and today I'm doing a test shave on an edge, Jnat edge that I just put on this Puma 89, owned by Sean Stapelfeld. So we're going to get going. The soap of the day is House of Mammoth Alive. It's a Monday, and on Reddit we often do Mammoth Mondays, so I'm participating in that. So let's get going. Hope everyone is well. I've been trying to keep up with shaving related activities, which for me is difficult. Shaving related videos and posts on Reddit and Discord. That's difficult for me this time of year because I'm not real good at the whole social media thing. As usual, I'll show you the brush in greater detail after the shave, but this is a Grizzly Brushworks Badger made for House of Mammoth when they did their Shire 2 release. It's an absolutely terrific brush. I use this often, not so much on camera, but I use this often. It's big. The House of Mammoth soap base, for those who don't know, is made by Chicago Grooming Company. It's a duck fat base, really nice. Okay. All that good. Really looking forward to this one. So let's see how it goes. Really nice. So I did a live stream to when I honed this razor. Honed it on a Karasu Jnat, and when the live stream ended, I immediately walked the razor over to my microscope and made a microscope video. So I'll show you that video now. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. That video was made on the edge, just from the stones, directly from the stones. I made a photograph of what the edge looks like after stropping. I stropped my normal 20 laps on fire hose linen and then 40 laps on steer hide leather. So here's a photo of the center of the razor, this razor, and the center at that point. So here's a photo of that after stropping. Okay, we're back. Hope that was of interest to you. Edge feels pretty good to me. Pretty much like a Jnat edge. Should. Very nice. Smooth. Maybe feeling the maybe feeling the apex a little more than on some other honings, but I'm being picky. And it's sharp. Being sharp is kind of a requirement for a razor if you're going to use it. We'll see how it did after this first pass. That'll tell me. How it's removing hair. All right, here we go. Let's see how we did. Oh yeah. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Don't think I'm going to need a third pass. Kind of loaded too thin on this load, but I'm still getting a nice feeling from the scent of the soap. Alive is a wonderful scent. It's got I'm going to load a little more. It has very fresh scent. It's, as I recall, one of the top notes is green apple, which, I remember that because it's a little unusual. So one of the top notes is green apple, and I think bergamot is in there. Because I mean bergamot, I think it's always included somehow. And then the freshness of those notes seems to be built on kind of a fresh, grassy, not patchouli grassy, but grassy floral base. So the whole thing is kind of a fresh fougere kind of thing, but with a little bit more fruit to it. You definitely get the green apple. Neat scent. Ben, as I mentioned, the base is made by Chicago Grooming, and Ben at House of Mammoth, he really focuses on his fragrances, and he's talented for sure. Okay. Nice to have a little more soap, more fragrance. Plus it gives me an opportunity to waste a little more of your time. And that's gold. All right, second pass. Let's see how this feels. Maybe a little on the it feels good, but pretty sharp. So there's I may have gone overboard on the, I may not have gone enough on the comfort. My goal for this edge was more comfort than keenness, to really bring out the softness that's characteristic of a Jnat edge. And as with other things, as you get keener, regardless of the stone that you use, as you get keener and keener, you feel more of that apex and less of the effect of the texture, the scratch pattern. So I may have missed on making it a prototypical Jnat edge, but I'm finding that it shaves hair, so that's a big plus for a straight razor. It is comfortable. And it's also difficult. It's the only time I've honed this razor. And so it's difficult when you're doing something unique to dial in exactly what you want. In my defense, if I'm going to make an error, I kind of prefer to make the error on the sharper side than the duller side. of edge feel. So it'll be interesting to see what Sean says. I've shown you before and after pictures on test shaves of mine. There's literally, with good steel, there's no appreciable wear. Especially if I do a two-pass shave where, you know, the two-pass shave, I think the other way of putting this would be the against the grain pass is the one that's most likely to chew up an edge because the hair is working harder against the edge in that. All right. Let's do a quick dry on this razor. See how we did for the whole shave? Oh, yeah. Well, that's an edge that shaves hair. So functionally, that's a success. I'm gonna go with Thayer's Tonic. Where's the thing? There it is, Cucumber, made by a witch named Hazel. Okay, I need to clean up, make sure I get that razor completely dry. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Here's the brush. I promised to show you the brush after I cleaned it. Here's the Grizzly brush company brush. As you can see, it's got a beautiful, huge badger knot. Here is the House of Mammoth coin that they put in it. Wonderful, wonderful brush. So the aftershave of the day is also Alive by House of Mammoth. Again, very refreshing. I don't use this soap really in the winter, late fall or winter months, but it's a perfect fit. Perfect fit for spring and summer. Yeah, that was one heck of a good shave. I'm really happy with that edge. Okay, we're gonna follow that with Yardley, some Yardley Gold Talc. Yeah, the slightly spicy scent on Yardley Gold blends really well with Alive. If you haven't tried House of Mammoth soaps, you should. Chicago Grooming makes a terrific soap base, and Ben is very talented as a perfumer. This, you know, coming from somebody like me who's tremendously knowledgeable. All right, enough of that. So we're done. Thanks for staying with me. Sean, I cleaned up your razor and I'll be sending this out very soon, within the next day or two. So take care all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.